Hey everybody, Beth here. It is July the 20th, and yesterday there were some disturbing videos online of a member of the Taliban being affectionate in a sexual way with a young boy. And it might have been two different members of the Taliban. It's kind of hard to tell, particularly the first video. But when I saw that, I remembered that in 2022, Lark Escobar and I did an expose on the Taliban engaging in bachabazi, which at the time no one believed that the Taliban was involved in this practice. It was something they had outlawed during their first regime. And in fact, it was almost in the international community considered the one good thing about the Taliban coming to power would be that bachabazi would not be practiced in Afghanistan any longer. For those who aren't familiar, bachabazi means boy play, and it is what has sprung out of society where women are not welcome or allowed to participate, but it's taken on it's a dark practice where boys are forced to dress as women and perform in all males, environments for they do dances. They also then sexually gratify the men who basically own them. They might be passed over to the biggest power holder at the end of the evening as a sign of respect. And, they don't have autonomy. They are objects. And when they are no longer deemed attractive or usable, they are discarded like trash. Sometimes I've heard that they are killed. So in July of 2022, Lark Escobar and I wrote about this because we came into a trove of information that showed Taliban members with their bacha barish, which is what the individual dancing boys are called. And we shared that in the Washington Examiner's opinion section. I shared it again on my Twitter last night. You can find it there. BWBailey85 is the handle. But the reason that it's important to bring up now is that it hasn't changed. I had no belief that it would. And that this is the practice that, a group that is now being accepted on the international stage increasingly is partaking in. And I think we need to really take a hard look at who the Taliban are and what they're doing. Particularly if there's any inkling among countries other than Russia to recognize the Taliban formally.